So I actually really just enjoyed that clip by Destiny. I guess this conversation happened like 5 months ago. I don't know. I just don't consume any of the content coming from any of those creators. This is why I just try not to talk about it, and I just try to occupy my time. I feel like we are all in our separate echo chambers because we've been following the content creators that we like and then listening to the way that they respond to stuff. So I really don't know like who is following me, but it does seem like some people are interested in the other content creators that like I'm watching. And I do want to continue to steer people down this like moderate path of like it's just not that serious, you know what I mean? Like, well, maybe it is that serious to you, I don't know, but like I personally like don't like here's what I'm saying. I just want to respond to what Destiny actually said in that video. So, you know how like a lot of the podcast bros, they seem to love to like slut shame. So they're finding some girl and talking about the way that she's behaved in this slutty way. Now the thing about slut shaming is it's putting the onus on women. So it's saying like a woman had sex with this man and now she is awful. So there's only an expectation that the woman maintain purity, but the guy can do whatever he wants. Now, I suppose for single people, single men and women, they can do whatever they want. Even people in relationships can do whatever they want. Like anyone can, honestly, do whatever they want. But the only thing is like, if you're out here and if you choose to get into a relationship, even like a sexual temporary relationship with someone, the way that you treat that person is really reflective of you, not really the other person. And really everyone is kind of making these decisions about like, who they want to have relationships with and why or why not. And like everyone's kind of like going on with their lives. But I think the thing that Destiny was getting at is like, I think guys are under this impression that they can be devoted to a woman and that woman is supposed to be devoted to him, but he also has the ability and capacity to go out and just cheat with other women and then call all of the other women that he's cheating with sluts, whores, useless, worthless, all of these things. And first of all, think about the way that the man who's doing that thinks about his partner. He must think his partner is worthless because he's also treating her that way. And that's what Destiny is actually saying in this quote. Like, partnerships are two-way streets. So I think Brett Cooper kind of got at this for a minute and it made sense. She's like, I don't understand how there are men out here who are expecting women. Like, I don't want to get in a relationship with someone also who has been sleeping around with everyone. I want someone who's going to be special to me, and that makes sense. If both people feel that way, that makes sense. To me, I feel like it's the sluts who are doing the slut shaming on the man and woman side, but mostly on the male side. Like, if you are too busy being in a happy relationship with your partner, then I don't understand why you would care the way that anyone else out in society is behaving. Be serious. Like, if you're so happy with your partner and you're so respectful of your partner, like what do any of the other single women have to do with you? Nothing, right? Because you would be spending all of your time being so respectful to your partner. And it's the hypocrisy, I think, that people like Sneeko don't understand. And it's actually not, it's not logical, and it's not some like, inherently masculine trait. It's just hypocrisy. It's just hypocrisy. And it's illogical hypocrisy at that. If you want to be devoted to someone else in a relationship, you can do that. I think there are a lot of podcasts that help you get to that place. I really like New Mindset, Who This by Case Kenny. I will link that in the description box. I also just think if you're a woman, it's really important to like listen to moderate female perspectives. And I was sharing this with someone else who was asking me about like content creators, and I put all these links to other content in the description box, and I'll put that in the description box here as well, because I think we just really need more examples of women who have like more true to life stories. I feel like all of the rap songs are trying to do things they're doing. They're talking about body count. They're talking about slutty this. They're talking about slutty that. You even have Amber Rose at a point right now who's talking about how she doesn't want to have sex at all because all men and women are toxic. And I think to a large extent that's true. People are using sex as a form of dominance and not as a form of love, which is very strange. Like, if you want to feel dominant over something, you should probably feel dominance over yourself. But because, like, what do you care about the dominance of some other person? Like, what does someone else have to do with you? Like, why is everyone so concerned about the way that, like, someone else sees them? Like, be serious. Like, who cares? Like, why do you care about the way that someone else feels about you? Ask yourself a more important question. How do you feel about yourself? And if you are in a relationship with your partner, how do you feel about your partner? Right?